on the screen? I don't think so. Hello, it's Shantae Brown Sugar Talk on the Black Unicorns. And so, guess what else happened? As soon as the Instagram went black, Tony Bass sent me another message. Y'all, sex trafficking is not right. Why would you be following me? Let me tell you when I first heard all this stuff. I went to the shelter, and I went to the shelter and I was taking a shower. And they were like, the person was like, yeah, wash your legs and do this and all that. Like, actually, like, saying this stuff to me in the shower. Like, it's not my ego. You know what I'm saying? It's not anything else. It's nothing. But somebody, like, it's just like a talking. Like, yeah, wash your legs off. Now get your back. Now do this. Because I was exposed to radiation. And so it's like, now that I went to the shelter, it was like the person had already put something inside the shelter. So it's not something new they put in there. They must have already did that for somebody else. So 2 women have came up dead at the shelter. You see what I'm saying? And they keep acting like they're not stalking people, but they are. Look, somebody else is saying, I never did anything to her in my life. But we know the stories about her being raped. And so what we do is we send the rapist over to rape her, even though she has a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, this stuff is just not a joke. Like, it's like I try to make it lighthearted and funny, but you can't. You said, because it was me. It happened to me. And I never did anything to anybody. And like, I always start from the beginning, like, y'all think it's not sex trafficking, but you should never have put out points or whatever for girls, the alphas, the A5As on the SIUE campus. That's something that you should have never done. Because now, once it crosses state lines and your stories get out, they misconstrue your stories. Like, who would think? Because the language is different. You see what I'm saying? A pot pie is not always a pot pie. You know what I'm saying? A pot pie could really be a shepherd's pie. Like, in our house, a hot dog is not a hot dog. I get him a chicken sausage, and I like cook it, and then I just tell him it's a hot dog. Because I can't eat a hot dog. You know what I'm saying? I just can't. So it's like, you hear that on something. You hear that through the vibe that you put in our house, like all the little microphones you put in our house. And then you get out there and you tell everybody, well, she's not a good mom because all she does is feed him hot dogs. And it's like, no, this guy is eating gourmet. Like, I would actually go to the farm and get the real stuff. You see what I'm saying? Like, this guy is eating straight up gourmet. But for you, it's not the same because all you do is listen. And then when you couldn't understand, you guys wanted other people to come over to get video. And I didn't consent to any of that because I'm not a porn star. I don't care if you see me squirt or not. I know you got the squirt video. That's all it is. I'm not a porn star. I never was. So what is going on? You guys want more to sell? For what? What's the purpose? So let's get these guys out of, because guys, I'm being held hostage, and it's like, the more I feel like I'm being held hostage, the more hostile I get. Like, I don't think my Instagram should actually go black because I show a toy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't seem feasible to me. It just doesn't. So, stalking facts. 18.3 million U.S. women and 6.5 U.S. men are victims of stalking during their lifetimes. That is jack, because sometimes you need to focus on you and mind your own fucking business. Because you were with somebody does not mean that you need to stalk them. Just because they're famous does not mean you need to stalk them. You actually need to leave people the fuck alone. The majority of individuals first experience stalking between the ages of 18 and 24. I believe that's true. I believe that some young men had actually just got obsessed with our family. You know what I'm saying? And he just wants to know what was going on at all times. About 4 in 5 stalking victims are stalked by someone they know. Of course, because that's how they get the devices now. The listening and the video devices in your homes. So guess what, guys? Somebody could be totally stalking you. They could be just listening to your conversation and misconstruing everything, and then going out and telling people what to say to you, and then fucking up your life more. But the whole time they'll be telling them, guess what? I'm here to help her. That's why I'm doing it. Can you tell me what happened with her today? Because I need to know. That's why I'm doing it. It's for a TV show. That's why I'm doing it. Oh my gosh, she is so fucking funny. What did she do today? Bitch, it ain't none of your fucking business. Oh my gosh, she's in the shower. She's washing her ass. She's wiping her legs. She's masturbating. She's doing this, that. Guess what? It's none of your fucking business. You see? That's the shit I'm talking about. But you bitches won't get off from behind the fucking computer for me to whoop your ass. Get out the fucking car, ho. Get out the fucking car. Dumb bitches. Y'all will do anything for a nigga or a dick. Bitch assholes. Y'all ain't getting paid shit. Who has experienced stalking the most? 24.5 Native Americans. Are you serious? When did they find out I was Native American? When my grandmother told them, and it must have been like 6 or 7 years ago. About how long have you been being stalked, Shantae? For about 12 years, and the totality of your son's life. Oh my fucking God. 22.4 of multiracial women. Shantae, are you Black, Jewish, and Native American? Are you sure? Yes, I am. 15.9 of non-Hispanic white women. Oh my God, they really thought Shantae was white. Oh my God, look at her. She's fat, she's black, her booty's big. Look at her teeth, they're big too, horse teeth. All that shit, but I'm eating vegetables and shit. You see what I'm saying? Why the fuck would you have to get that on camera, ho? Why would you have to follow me around a fucking vegetable store to see what the fuck I'm eating? Because you want to taste my pussy too, ho. You see what I'm saying? What the fuck would that be for? You see how they don't put any white women on there? Because you bitches stalk too. And you stalk the most because you don't have a fucking culture. You low life hoes. Go back to the trash that your parents took you out of. Oh! 14.2% of Hispanic women. Everybody that has flavor in their food is being stalked. 13.9% of non-Hispanic black women are being stalked. So why is it that when black women, Hispanic women, and non-Hispanic white women go to the fucking police, they can't get any fucking help? They can't get any help. All these facts are telling me that, Shantae, your culture, every part of your culture is being stalked. You see what I'm saying? I never agreed to be on anybody's television show. And bitch, if you wanted me to write myself into a show, I could have did that my fucking self. But you white hoes, you always want some kind of perverse initiation over somebody of color. You see what I'm saying? Bitch, I'm not your slave, I'm not your slut, and I'm not your hoe. I'm telling you just like I tell these niggas. You see what I'm saying? But none of you bitches will ever step to me because you know I'll knock you the fuck out. So let's talk about what happens. Basic stages of grooming for sexual exploitation. Because when I'm in the bathroom masturbating, again, it's none of your fucking business. How I wash my ass, how I wipe between my legs, ho, it still ain't none of your fucking business. The soap I use, what I taste like, what I smell like, bitch, it still ain't none of your fucking business. So let's talk about that. End slavery now. Oh my God, why would they put that on there? Because some white hoe wants to sell me and exploit me with some black ass man. You see what I'm saying? How sick y'all are. You see the sickness of it all? Let's get her by herself. Maybe we can kill her and stuff her. Because remember, she's like a little Harajuku girl. Oh my God, she's so fucking cute. Bitch, I ain't that fucking cute. Targeting a victim. I'm not your Sarah Bartman. Targeting a victim. Traffickers target victims who have noticeable vulnerability, emotional neediness, low self-confidence, or economic stress. So let's put her in economic stress, and then we can have control of her house and where she goes and who her friends are. And then we'll trap her in certain places so we can go ahead and get other listening devices and cameras on her too. So then we'll know her business at all times. And then we can misconstrue that too, because again, we're not black and we really don't know her culture. And plus, maybe it could be, too, that she's more culturally involved than we are. You see, because I'm a low-life hoe and I don't know what noodles are. Bitch, get the fuck on. Gaining trust and information. So let's now pretend to be Shantae's friend. Let's put her in school. Let's give her a job. And then we'll go ahead and infiltrate her life again by sending other people in to tell her what she just said yesterday. Because, again, she's black and who cares about her life? But now I can be her on TV. You see? Y'all some slow ass bitches. Obtaining information about the victim is key. This can be done through casual conversations with the victim or with the parents. Traffickers often mix well with other adults. So, that's the other thing too. They'll sit there and still act like, oh, look at this. See, look at yourself on this camera. Look at this. So you can do what? Because you don't care about anybody's life. You actually think that this is okay. You actually think this is like a fucking hunt for you. Now let's put some black people in there so she doesn't know it's really us. I know it's you, and I know it's some of you from Harmony MG. From Harmony MG, from a fucking middle school. And you still over there teaching people kids. Because y'all have white supremacy meetings. Feeling a need. The information gains allow the trafficker to fill in the victim's life, making the victim dependent on them in some way. Buying gifts, being a friend, beginning a love or relationship, or buying soft drugs and alcohol. Oh my gosh, she doesn't smoke or drink. So now we still gotta put cameras, or maybe we can take her child and make her feel like she's a bad mom. Bitch, it's not happening. Why would I? Let's take away her opportunities because she's smarter than us. And so we now need to obtain a way to make fun of her for being smarter. And I'm not even concerned about you. I ain't even been concerned about y'all. I don't even know who the fuck you are. Step to me though, ho. Tell me what you been doing. I just be waiting so I can grab your fucking voice box out your fucking throat. I don't give a fuck what you look like, who the fuck you think you are. I am being held hostage. Isolation. The trafficker creates time to be alone with the victim. The trafficker will also begin to have a major role in the victim's life and attempt to distance the victim from friends and family. I don't talk to my friends or my family. Y'all barely even get this shit on here. I don't even know if this is really the person that's right. It never is, because when I see them, they don't say nothing. They can't even talk back to me. I was talking to Evie from SIUE. From SIUE. We having a conversation that me and her had 7 years ago. She moved out of her condo 7 years ago. How you gonna send me a message from 7 years ago, 2 weeks ago? Does that sound right to you? Don't sound right to me. Abuse began. They've been abusing me the whole time. They've been using the papers from the court to actually abuse me. You see what I'm saying? They have actually been abusing me and my son this whole fucking time. They have been in my son's school. They keep trying to act like nothing is happening. It's actually happening. The trafficker begins claiming that a service must be repaid whether money spent on cigarettes or drugs. Listen, because somebody keeps telling me they saying she owed them something. Owe them what? And they've been the ones going through my stuff. I'm not a millionaire. I'm not dating a millionaire. So what more is it that you need? I don't even talk to you. What more is it that you need? Car rides and mobile phones. So Brandon will try to set up all these car rides. I can't get nowhere without him being in the car. He comes to our house like he the fucking ambulance. Don't that seem a little weird to you? Now, why would anybody else not see that it's crazy? In most cases, the trafficker demands sex is paid for such services. No, they don't do that. They just put cameras in weird places where I'm naked and taking showers or masturbating. That's it. You see what I'm saying? What do I have to hide? Not a motherfucking thing. Get on with your motherfucking life and leave me the motherfucker alone. Give me my son so I can get the fuck away from y'all, because y'all are actually fucking crazy. This is Shantae telling you about sex trafficking. Tony Bass don't hit my fucking thing no more, because that's the thing. It could be the sex trafficker Brandon Clark that is now acting like Tony Bass is the person. You see what I'm saying? How many cameras did they put in the house? Were they working together? Are they all truck drivers? Y'all need to be asking them some questions, because I'm not commenting on this man. I'm not even talking to him. Why would I? I don't even need to reach your reply. You see what I'm saying? You will not sex traffic me.